Oh, that's funny. Oh, that
Sorry,
is very funny.
sorry about that. Networking went down because it just started maintenance, so I just switched to mobile hotspot.
Ah,
You think
so
you're gonna be fine to complete
Yeah,
the
I'll be
session?
fine for finishing it.
Right.
but GG is not rejoining.
Oh, they'll go into bed anyway.
Ah, fair.
Alright. I believe last thing I said was you saw their future changing.
Yeah, they're fate adapted, right?
Yep.
Do you give me a second, please?
It's
I have
quite a
to look
new
into some.
it's quite a new experience for you because when you see that, you see the fates of everyone else adapt and change with them.
But his doesn't.
Well, his changed, but you've not really seen that happen before where one person sets off a domino. It's a new experience for you.
I don't like it very much. So now he just studies and frees the city from the Zerovich?
Yes.
Is that way trying for me to stop him from doing? No, I think I know what this is.
You've got to take away his freedom to choose what to do with his life, pretty much. If you ma- if you if you manage to make him a beggar, where he has to focus on the day to day because he doesn't have the resources to do anything else.
I mean,
What if I make him my servant? Supervised by a vampire of my choice.
Give him a vampire babysitter. Sure, you're still taking away his ability to choose his future, which solves the problem.
Sure.
Okay, you've now got a crippled servant.
And does that break the fate?
Let me check.
nice. I was right.
No, it does suck that this happened to a child, but at the same time, it is kind of cool.
He works with Lumino to betray the Zoroviches and kill one of them.
Are you shitting me?
Really?
Add revenge for what they've done to him, taking away his ability to walk.
Alright.
Oh fuck! You should have done the servant thing first. Oh shit happens.
No, something wouldn't have stopped his first fate. Not really. Not permanently, anyway. He could always
I
just
know.
go.
Nah. Though it wouldn't. Though he said it would involve. It involves travel. So if you would have, like, as your servant, make
That
him not
is
able
a
to travel.
big investment. James,
Hey, you don't want to kill him. I'm just giving you options.
so if I do this, he just joins Lumino.
As long as he has a choice and ability to control his future, he will more than likely do something of value.
Sure, turn him into a vampire.
Yeah.
Okay, that solves the problem.
Honestly, I'm glad that you tried.
I tried. You saw I tried. Little Mars does not does not care enough not to do for something just because it boils down to that, if it makes sense.
You turn him into a vampire.
Cool.
There's now another 8-year-old vampire.
And are there too many of them?
Yeah.
Does this fix his legs, by the way?
Yes.
Neat.
I have a feeling one of the Zarovich is quite interested in children.
I don't want to think about that.
Which one?
Hmm?
Which one gives off that vibe?
You said more than too many 8-year-old vampires.
Yeah, that's not the Zaroviches, it's the other nobles. Some of them are really
Oh, okay,
fucking
fair.
creepy.
Fair point. I forgot that the nobles are also vampires.
Alright. So.
Also, just to make sure, whenever I turn someone into a vampire, my servant is instructed to give him the first order of absolute loyalty to me.
Elmaris,
Yes.
your will breaks. Not immediately, but later that week when you handle the other aspect.
I see.
You just don't want to. It's strange not having a drive. A reason to do, to go on.
He sags. I'm assuming the child's to my servant, by the way. Not sure it's a good idea to just throw him back into the city.
What use are you going to have for the 8-year-old?
What do we usually do with 8-year-old vampires?
Responsible vampires don't make 8-year-old vampires.
Yeah, but not really an option.
And when those happen, they sell them to the creepy noble,
No.
who does creepy, horrible things with the. Yeah,
Wait, do I know about those?
it's relatively public. And by public, I mean amongst the Zaroviches, you guys know.
Wait, I have no drive, right?
None.
Do I have enough drive left in me to feel disgust?
Disgust, yes, but not enough to
Okay,
do anything
cool.
about it.
Well, I guess I don't have to figure out what to do with the child, because the child would probably be kept around until Mars figured out what to do with him, but at this point, there's no drive anymore. He just sags.
You're going through the day to day when you get a distorted projection of a time from long ago. You see Strahd. He's sitting down to eat dinner.
Mars is probably sitting down as well, right?
Yep.
He looks down.
Hello, Elmaris.
His eyes flicker upwards.
So, you have broken your will.
His eyes go downcast.
A pity, it will not be easy to undo, especially in that state. Fortunately for you, I have already seen to it that a lot of the preparations would be done. There's but 4 things for you to do. Are you capable of following them?
Why?
Because I am your father and I have asked you to.
He shrugs. Sure.
The seed.
Hmm.
It must be planted.
Sure.
Oh.
I saw that.
Oh, fuck, I know what he's doing now.
Really?
Yeah, fuck.
Is that it?
Good. That is all you must do for today.
Hmm.
You have impressed me, my son.
Hmm.
Do not disappoint me.
And
Hmm.
Maris doesn't have the drive to disappoint.
He does not care enough one way or the other. He just hums. He's
Does
starting to look at the
Elmaris
mentions
go
coffee.
and plant the seed?
Yeah, sure.
Why? You don't have a
Does he
drive
have
to
the
do it.
drive to go and plant the seed? Like, can he move? He can move, right?
He can move. I sent you the condition.
Why do you
Ah.
should you want to do it?
So what does it matter?
Stage 6
Whatever.
broken will.
If it doesn't matter, then why do it?
Whatever.
Like you
Stage
can now
6, a
interpret this
creature's
like
will
you-
penalty is -6, and attacks rolls and DCs suffer -5 penalty. The creature becomes permanently stunned 1 and feels all actions are essentially pointless. The creature may still act, but finds little reason to do so.
Yep. Like I said, it's a bit of a whatever when we're just trying to figure out.
No,
He just told me to plant the seed. That's it.
Yep.
I'm just
Anything to
saying.
stop me from just telling a servant to do it?
Nope.
Okay, that's
Cool.
fair.
Plant that seed.
Yes, my lord. Your werewolf servant goes out into the backyard and digs a hole. They then bury the seed. And immediately the seed punches out of the ground as it's sprouting into a tree. Within a minute, it is the size of a large oak. And it just keeps rising into the sky.
I want you to imagine Omar is sitting in like a wheelchair to the side of the tree as the tree explodes from the ground. And he just doesn't even look at it.
I do.
Just absolute no fucks given.
No, never mind. I don't.
He just looks at the seed. What
Well,
about
is that
it?
Radius?
Well, it's just. I never said I took the seed with me to Barovia.
I checked with you.
Did you?
Yes. You said you keep the seed on your person. Because you didn't want your old master to get a hold of it.
Yeah, and now Strahd has it, so yeah, that's.
Significantly worse, yes.
Oh fuck!
Alright, what now?
The vision of Strahd gone.
Servant,
Yes, my lord.
take me upstairs.
They take you upstairs.
Cool. Is there a piano room?
Yes.
Cool, take him to the piano room.
They take you to the piano room.
I told him to sit me down at the piano.
They sit you down on the piano.
I will play the piano for the rest of the entire day.
He starts playing the Piano Man song specifically.
I presume you're playing it out of tune.
Absolutely.
Amaris
Alright.
is not only will broken, but also tone deaf.
Lumino.
What should he learn? What should he bother to play the piano, right?
Ooh, I know what you could play.
What?
Smells like Teen Spirit.
No.
Elmaris
what
isn't
I'm
proficient in a piano, so they can't play shit.
Yeah, but will broken and depressed, that sounds like a grunge musician.
True.
What did you say, James?
What are you doing, Lumino?
I'm moving to the nearest town.
Okay. Roll me 3d10.
Yay. I'm stupid.
Holy crap, how far away is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Listen, I don't have the map. I don't know. Could open it up first.
Honestly, there's no point in it being kept secret from you at this point.
Yeah.
There's no point to anything,
Enjoy.
is there?
Oh.
So I've placed your Luminous token where you currently are.
Yes.
Cool.
And I have to move.
Well, you're traveling to the nearest town. Do you see how far away the nearest town is?
This one.
Where's the castle?
No.
Really? This one?
That is the nearest town.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, I can walk on water.
And would you like to walk upstream?
I don't know that town exists, don't I?
You don't know that any of these towns exist.
Wait, I've spent 3 years here. I've
Yes.
never seen a map.
Nope.
Huh.
There is exactly 2 maps of Barovia. One of them is an entire wall in Castle Ravenloft.
Okay, no, you know what? Yeah, I follow the path till I go get to those water, and then I move along the water till I get to a town.
Okay. You're traveling along the water.
Because I think running water is one of the safest places I could be.
From vampires.
Hey! Still. What's that?
That is encounters.
Shouldn't I roll for them?
Okay, you can roll the 90-10.
At least want to roll shit myself.
No, that's fine.
Not just taking a good roll because you did it.
1,
Nothing!
2 encounters.
great. Oh yeah, it was a 3 or under, wasn't it?
Yep. Roll 2d10.
Let me give them something good. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Everything above a 3 I'm happy with.
So those would be mist shadows on the first one, when you're walking along the road.
What, the mist shadows?
So they are shadows, but of the mist itself. So
Okay.
they are basically bound to a radius area. And you have movements. Okay, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
You're just going to be able to
Yeah.
evade those. Those are only dangerous to traveling groups.
Yeah.
And the other thing is... nothing.
Well,
Yeah. Great encounters.
I'm happy. No counters in Barovia. So, I'm now arriving at this city or at this
Nope,
one?
you're currently going down the river.
Ah, okay. Like, tell me when I arrive somewhere. Oh, that's that. Wait, that's down?
Yep.
Thought the other way was down.
That's the second high
Yeah.
point. That is the high point.
Oh. Okay, but like, when I come here,
It's still water.
like,
So you get
but
to
that's
here.
also down. Yeah. Like, why do I decide to go here and not here?
Because you don't know over here exists. Or that over here exists.
Yeah.
So you're following the water. Roll me a d4. Another d4.
One.
Another d4. Another d4. Another d4. You might actually just end up there. That's looking quite nice so far.
Yeah. Three.
Another d4. Another d4.
How many what did I roll? Oh, fuck.
Another d4. Sorry, I had to
Yeah.
actually get my compass out to check which one it was.
Oh,
That would
fairly.
be 2.
But at this point, would I see where it goes further?
You would see that it goes further that way and south.
Okay. But I don't know where both of them lead.
This is just the one that
Hey,
you're
James.
closest to.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. If I'm more inclined to take this one meta-wise. And if you say I'm also more inclined to take that one in-game wise, then I'm just going with it.
Yes, Elmars.
I got proficiency in performance from my past life. Can I play the piano actually?
At least they should be allowed to roll performance.
Or do I have to take a lore piano?
I don't think there are any tool proficiencies, are there?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Genuinely do not remember
have-
at the moment. I am
Lol.
missing sleep.
Performance would cover it.
Yeah.
Performance. Okay, fuck yeah. Okay, so I'm playing Bloody Tears. Yeah. 24/7.
Alright.
At least never.
Lumino, can you roll me 2d10, please?
Bloody tears, hell yeah.
2d6?
2d10.
2d10.
Okay, roll me 1d10.
Come on, come on. Oh, okay.
Nothing. Alright. You arrive at a town.
Okay. How does this town look? Oh, it's on the map. Sorry. Is it
No, I've
like
got the
lived?
description for it. Give me a second to it.
Okay.
I have so many feats I need to pick.
Yeah, there's a lot more towns than I thought. Ooh, there's a crater. That's cool. Lake. Starting village.
Alright. Can I get 11 fortitude saves from you?
For me.
Yep.
What?
I need to make sure that you didn't freeze to death.
Oh. I'm a construct.
Yep, but that doesn't grant you immunity to the weather.
Okay. Thought it might. Um. 11
Fortitude saves.
Yeah.
It's DC 17 for
Fortitude.
each one.
Wow.
Okay, next
Immediate
one's DC
failure.
18. Success. Next one.
Does it go down with a success?
It goes down with 2 successes. Failure?
But it goes up with 1 failure?
Yes.
You have to thaw yourself out, right, Theobald?
Success?
Success. Success. It's down from 2 to 1.
Success?
Next one.
Failure?
Now it's at 2. Success.
Success? I'm getting close successes.
Success. Down to 1.
Failure.
Failure.
Yeah. Wait, are you counting? How many?
Yep.
Okay. Honestly, I at least think I won't die.
Success. Okay.
If that's
You didn't need to
if
roll
that was
anymore.
how you died, I would laugh a bit. I'm sorry.
I would totally understand. I would love myself. So, I arrive.
Yep.
I look at the book. She froze to death. Huh.
Alright.
Oh, so you're seeing in the book everything I'm doing. That's awkward.
No, I don't think I am. I'm just making the joke that I am.
So you're coming through the waterway, and as you're coming down that path, there's a guard standing on the... what's it called? On like a bridge over the waterway.
Yeah.
And... does a 29 hit?
He immediately fires.
Yes. You're obviously some monster, you're walking on water.
Why? Are the monsters here walking on water?
This is Barovia. There's monsters of all type, and if you hesitate, you die.
Fair point. I thought maybe, oh, it walks on water. We know that vampires hate running water. Maybe this is something else.
Oh god, it's an anti-vampire. Run!
Yeah, technically I
Can
am.
only exist in running water.
Technically I am an anti-vampire. I'm great with running water.
So did the 29 hit?
Yes. Sorry, I need to make a joke. Vampires hate running water. I'm running on water.
Yeah, you're avoiding contact with it like a vampire.
Hey, I am Barovian Jesus.
9 points of piercing damage.
Well, Jesus is about to be shot.
Then
Yeah,
they
he was
load their
also sad.
crossbow, and then they fire the crossbow. This is at -5. So that is
So
24.
Doesn't hit.
Alright, the arrow goes right, well, the bolt goes right by you. The guy yells out, "We've got incoming!"
Stop! Please.
He is loading another crossbow bolt. What else are you saying?
Give me a second.
That's all good.
I'm not your enemy. Just a traveler. I roll diplomacy.
Yep.
24.
Don't come any further.
I won't until you allow me to.
3 other guards show up and they've all got their crossbows fixed on you. Okay, move forward, but slowly.
I move forward slowly.
How are you walking on water?
It's an ability I have since I was born. I thought it was the safest way to the nearest town.
Are you a vampire?
No,
Do you work with the vampires?
no. I hope my multiple silver weapons are proof enough.
Drop all your weapons into the river.
Why?
Because if you're coming into this town, you're going to be unarmed.
Can I surrender those weapons to you instead of dropping them to the river?
Yeah, and put them in my chest? I don't think so. Drop them.
I put them to the side where you are not, and you can take them from where they are after I step back.
Worried about losing them?
They
Throw
are
them to the
quite
shore.
precious. That's what was asking. I bring the weapons to the shore.
Alright.
Do they take them?
They don't take them, but they open up the gate for you to come through.
Okay, if they don't take them, I would hide the weapons.
Alright.
Oh. No, wait, before I do that. What is it called again if you take an item from someone?
Borrowing?
Like, no, not borrowing, if like police does it.
Confiscate?
Yeah. Will you confiscate those or will you leave them there?
We're leaving them there.
Then I'm going to hide them. And then I enter the town.
This is a very military town.
Ooh. I'm still carrying the corpse of a child.
The bundle of clothes, right? They wouldn't know.
Wait. Wait, you're carrying the corpse of a child?
It's in a bundle of it's in a bundle of clothes, right? So they wouldn't know it's
A
that.
bundle of bloody clothes?
I said that.
Would be covered in thick snow. Alright. So you bring the child into town?
Yeah, they put it.
The guards are escorting you.
Escorting me where?
To what looks like some sort of small castle.
This where the lord of this town resides.
You can think of him like that.
Is he a vampire?
No. We expunged the vampires from here decades ago.
You did what?
This is Luna's fortress. You'll be safe here. If we let you stay.
What? How?
We rounded up the vampires in town and we killed them. Some fled, but none have ever come back.
Also, she's like still walking with the crossbow bolt and like sticking out of her through town.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. This. How do I do this? I'm holding something that I don't want to carry inside.
What are you holding?
It's wait, I'm missing the word. Give me a second, sorry. It's a victim of the undead.
Victim, you say?
It's not directly. I don't think she has been turned. I carried her for a long while. But you seem to be quite versed in fighting the undead and most likely have your own protocols of how to take care of the dead, don't you?
That we do.
Sure, that's why I don't want to take this poor little child's body with me into the castle.
The guy takes the child from you. Walks back to the river and drops the child in. The rocks will break the body apart.
Has he at least looked at her face?
No. He seems very cold to this.
Might have been a child of your town.
Child of no one now.
Was some child missing in the last few days?
Not recently, no. Children aren't allowed to leave the outside of the town under any circumstances.
That's good for you and bad for some poor parents somewhere else.
Unfortunately, we can't make their problems our problems.
I don't ask you to. I just wanted this to be handled decently.
And now it's handled.
Yes.
They
continue.
take you into the castle. And you're brought into a room.
While going through town, do I see anyone I recognize?
No.
No. No one of, like,
Not one of the
people
80.
I work with. No one came here? Wow, okay.
This is probably the furthest town to travel to out of all of them.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's
Like-
also the furthest from the castle, so it makes sense.
Yep. And they'd probably be turned away.
So, what you said when I, like, am a construct, when I'm hurt, there's light under it?
Yes.
Okay.
So when the
Basically,
bolt's
they-
pulled out, you'll be glowing.
Yeah. I should be glowing a little anyway right now,
Yes.
because the bolt shouldn't make it completely. And no blood.
No blood.
Just, they might catch up on this.
Yep. This guy seems like he's not really taking it in.
Okay.
But he's brought you into this room where there's a commander of some kind organizing something. The room is then cleared moments later. Yeah, that's the guy I posted. And it's just you, the guy, and the guard who brought you in.
Hello.
Why are you glowing?
Because I'm not undead, but I'm not human either.
He puts his hand on his hilt.
I am not here to harm any of you.
I don't give a damn. What's your affiliations?
The Morning Lords?
The fuck's a Morning Lord?
Been too long. My affiliation is hard to explain. Because honestly, it's with myself. And with the sun.
The sun?
Yes.
Whose son?
You've never heard about the sun?
Do you mean a deus?
No. I get a little bit of a feel of deja vu.
Ah, you must mean the new one, Elmaris.
No. There's a new one?
Yes.
When?
5 years? Maybe more?
5? That's... It could maybe... How does this Elmaris look?
No clue. Never been out this far.
And you've never heard of a sun?
Those are the
Read
only
about
sons
it?
that I've read about.
It's written differently. It's spelled S-U-N.
Are they special?
It's not a person, it's a thing.
What, like a vampire?
No. It's the thing the vampires fear.
Right, you're gonna need to start making sense right now.
Do you have any library or elders in your town who might know ancient stories for your time?
Yes.
I could explain everything to you, but I don't believe you would believe me.
So you want us to go see him?
Yes. I wanted someone there who might know what I'm talking about and assure you of its existence. If that won't be the case, then I will still tell everything to you, but it might make it easier for you to believe me.
All right. So,
We're visiting the elder of the town?
you're currently waiting as the elder's being brought there.
Yeah. Let's hope the other two made it somewhere. They might just be dead. The tower is kinda interesting. Sorry, just looking around the map. Hello?
Just grabbing the Hero Forge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the hero forge for the elder of its town.
Yes.
Wow. That's something.
So a man walks in and dressed in purple, roughly in his 60s. Might be slightly older.
Okay. Greetings.
Hello, I'm Siddha. I'm the elder. What might your name be?
My name's Lumino.
Really?
Yes.
Where are you from, Lumino? See, you're glowing a little bit. How'd that be happening?
Sorry, this guy just right now looks like Strahd in disguise. Come on, look at both of these pictures and don't tell me that's kinda close. I am from
It's just Vance all
Place.
over again.
I am from a place called Null.
No, don't know it.
Outside of Barovia.
Now you're pulling my leg.
I am not.
Well,
You must be well versed in stories of this land, aren't you?
oh, I know 'em all.
Have you heard about the Morning Lords?
He looks slightly shocked. Excuse me. Tanner, can you give us the room? I'll come and
This
talk to you
guy's-
afterwards.
If this guy is a vampire,
Tanner gives him a nod and leaves the room.
My
that
real
would be so.
my real name is Dars.
So, after he leaves the room, what happens?
The guy just sighs and sits on the table. The guard looks slightly confused for a moment. The guard that brought you in. And then the guard's head falls off onto the ground. Oh. Lumino, you said your name was? This guy sounds like he's in his 20s at the most. At most. Might even be a teenager as soon as he dropped the voice.
Yes?
How do you know about the Morning Lords?
First, I think you have some explaining to do.
No,
She
answer my
has not. She
questions.
has. Why should I?
Because you're ruining my experiment.
Your experiment?
Yes.
What's your experiment?
This town.
Town.
I'm playing a game with some of my siblings.
Some of your siblings.
My name is Adias von Zorovich. Sita backwards.
Oh my god.
Now can you answer my question so I can kill you?
You. Oh. I don't think that's in your best interest.
Oh my god. Father, strike me down.
You will if you don't listen to me.
Alright, let's hear it.
First, let's. Meta. I like that I called that he wasn't in disguise, but just got the wrong person.
I laugh so hard.
And yeah, okay, now I see. Oh my god.
Sorry, what happened?
So You saw me die, didn't you?
I've never met you in my life.
But you're Adius von Zorowitz.
No, I'm Adias von Zorowitz. I'm not the Adias von Zorowitz.
What?
I'm his echo. I'm here to keep his game going.
Okay. Then don't know anything about what happened.
Not really, no. I've been here for 75, 78 years.
It would be hard to explain you anything.
He sighs. A long, drawn out, and tired sigh.
What is your experiment with this town?
It's just a game that some of my siblings play.
Kind of game.
Like chess, but with towns.
You take over different towns
And then we pit them against each other, and one of us eventually wins.
how do they fight each other?
Well, we use the economies of different towns to try and starve each other out. We expand, we send our soldiers to go fight.
Because you're bored.
Yes. It entertains us. Besides, it's not like these humans are going to do much with their very, very short and worthless lives. So we give them a purpose, even if it is just for our entertainment.
You know what's funny?
What?
I kinda agree with that statement.
Good?
Though I would expand it. Those humans' lives have the same worth and the same purpose as yours. And you don't even know that.
How do you know about the Morning Lords?
How do I know? A statue told me.
What statue?
Yes.
Are you going to be even remotely useful to me?
Are you even being remotely useful to me? I'm joking. The statue in the... what's it called? Blood Temple? Amber Temple? Yeah, that one.
You're from the Amber Temple.
Oh yeah, I came from there.
Strange, but okay.
Why strange?
Just the Amber Temple is... Well, we left that place in ruins. There should be nothing left of value there, or sentience, other than the power.
Oh, the power wasn't there this time I visited.
You didn't see the dark powers there.
Not this time.
Strange.
It was some other thing. Something very old. It knew Strahd before he became the thing he is now.
You know of my father.
Yes. As I said, I come from outside Barovia.
We nearly erased all knowledge of that. How does it still exist, even outside of Barovia?
The knowledge of this place.
The knowledge of Strahd.
Oh, um, all of this you might figure out if you ask your other self. You will talk to him anyway about this, so.
Alright, do you have any other useful information to provide me?
Strahd is coming back.
They draw their sword and they point it at you. What?
Yes.
What makes you think this? The sword is trembling in his hand.
That's information I'm not willing to reveal right now. I should play all my cards. But I would like to ask you one thing. I'm going to leave this place. I'm not going to tell anyone anything. You can make sure of that. After this, I want you to go and tell your other self that I want to meet him. I can even write you up a letter.
You're not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere? What will you do?
If you try to leave, I will kill you. I'm
I
going to
point
have
to
you
my wound.
escorted to
I
the
point to
castle.
my wound. I am not scared of death. This body is merely a construct. You can kill me if you want. Do so. That would only give Strahd more power.
What happens if I cut off your arms and legs and leave you to drown in an ocean? Will you
I have the
die?
same thing. Yes.
Interesting.
This
I'll leave it to my
construct
sister
would
to
die.
find your limits. I am
You don't
taking
want
you as a
Strahd to
prisoner
come,
the castle Ravenloft.
Listen to me.
No, you listen to me. I am taking you as a prisoner to Castle Ravenloft. If you try to leave, I'm going to have to try and stop you. If anyone in this town finds out about me being who I am, or I expose myself and my abilities to any of them, I have to kill every single person in this town to start over. Are we clear?
That's why I said I won't tell anyone. Didn't you listen?
And I am telling you I'm going to have you escorted to the castle.
This is bothersome.
Yes, it is.
You're making it this way.
You said my father is coming back.
And I want to stop that.
Then you are going to want to do as I tell you.
Or maybe you want to do as I tell you.
One of us has thousands of years of experience. The other one is a glowfish.
The other one has knowledge about how to destroy him.
I know how to destroy Strahd. I have slain him once already.
You've slain him, you haven't destroyed him.
There is no difference.
And that's why you should listen to me. Let me ask you one more question. How do you think the last morning lords died?
Strahd compelled them all to commit suicide. He turned them into ghouls and then had them kill themselves in front of their god.
So, if a new iteration of the Morning Lords would appear and would know about this, do you think it would work again?
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Because they know about it. They wouldn't be swayed by it like the last one. They might have a more strong will. They might even have some other tricks up their sleeve.
You're going to wait here, I'm going to get transport organized.
Castle Ravenloft?
To Castle Ravenloft.
Well, I don't think it's a bad. It's not the optimal option, but it's better than just running away and all than dying here. I will wait, but you're coming with me.
Yes, I am. Alright. He goes and leaves the room. He returns an hour and a half later. Is there anything you're doing in that hour and a half?
No, I'm waiting.
Alright. Alright, transport's ready. Come with me.
I would like to grab something from outside the gates.
That's fine.
I go and grab the weapons.
Yep. He then asked you to get into a cold iron cage.
Why?
I'm not allowed to bring anyone into the castle unless they're in the cage. My sister's request.
How does that? Isn't cold iron good against? And
Cold iron, no. It's a fantastic material against Fae. And spirits.
I don't count as a spirit in this form, do I?
No, in your other form you do though.
Yeah.
That being said, you're not weak to cold iron in your other form.
Ah.
It's only some spirits, it's not a universal weakness like silver is.
Okay, get in.
Alright.
Demons and Fae alike. Okay, I remember that
Yep.
correctly.
And the cart sets out for the castle. Elmaris?
Ooh, yes.
Adias comes and gets you.
All right. I'm playing my piano.
Your Lumino has been captured.
His eyes flicker to the side. He nods.
They'll be arriving within the day.
Hmm. Okay.
You get a vision of Strahd. Of him playing the piano.
I scoot off to the side.
He is playing a song that can be played as a duet. In fact, it's meant to be.
That'll help. I am proficient, so I think I can play with him, right?
Yep.
And off we go.
Elmaris.
Hi. Sorry, not hi. Maybe just. Uh,
Where were we?
that's a good question.
How far along are you in your development?
You mean?
Ah, I see. Your will is broken.
Continues playing the piano. Does he say anything else or just piano playing time?
He's just playing the piano with you for the moment.
Piano playing time. He wants to use the vision to play the piano. Mars is not going to complain. He does not have. I don't think he'd have the will to try and get to know why he's here, right? Probably wouldn't
Correct.
care, correct? Yeah,
Correct.
so piano time. Fellas, I'm playing piano with the Luigi.
Play Megalovania.
Play Welcome to Barovia.
Welcome to Barovia. Have a look around.
I like that one. Well, okay, yeah.
Alright. After he finishes playing the piano, he stands up and walks over to one of the walls. He then presses the tiles in a special combination that causes the wall to pop open. And he goes through.
Mars will follow, doing the same thing. This is the first time he's actually been interested in something. I mean, can you imagine a darker, more lonely room
On the other
to Nemo's
side,
dream?
you see
Sister's coming back.
you see what appears to be a hammer, but the hammer itself is made out of light. All except for the hilt.
Cool.
It's flickering radiant energy.
Why is this in piano room?
This is for your sister.
You raised an eyebrow.
See that it is provided to them.
Why?
Your sister is going to die while she's at the castle. That will revert her to her original state over at her manor. However, her friend will also be at the castle.
Okay.
It's important that her friend gets this hammer to take to her.
What?
This hammer,
Whatever.
it is important.
Whatever. Am I just supposed to give to them?
That's all you've got to do.
Servant?
Yes, my lord.
Pick it up.
They go over and pick it up.
Is the straw still there?
Yes.
I'll wait for him to continue to do anything.
He leans over you. Elmaris.
Yeah.
The next time we speak will be the last time you're in this state.
Mm.
Right now, you need to look back. You need to find what your place is in this world.
Okay.
Do not fail me, my son.
Frog.
The vision ends.
Servant?
Yes, my lord.
Take me downstairs.
He takes you downstairs. Your servant is carrying the solar hammer in one hand and you in the other.
Yep.
And then you both tumble down the stairs as it appears Anima has swiped his head off his shoulders.
I fall.
Elmaris, what is happening? Why did he have that weapon?
Vision.
Vision.
Yeah. But like I say, he's not getting up, just staring up at the ceiling.
What do you mean, vision?
Yeah, vision. Is there a picture of Strahd?
No. The only picture is in the vault.
Dad showed up.
What do you mean?
Vision.
She grabs you by the shirt, lifting you off the ground and shakes you midair. What do you mean, Elmaris?
He's just flopping around like a fish.
Oh,
Because he doesn't have the will to actually do anything about it. Apparently, this is gonna bring Lumino here.
How do you know this?
He told me.
Didn't tell me. Where?
Yeah, and then I got a vision from Our father telling me that I was gonna have to give her this hammer.
You actually feel yourself slip out of her grip slightly when you say father.
I fall out and tumble to the floor again.
Down the stairs.
I am now laying on the floor again, staring up.
She gestures for a servant to come over and take the hammer.
I look to the corpse of my servant. I like that servant.
You can get another.
You were a werewolf.
So we'll have them bite someone.
Mm.
There's werewolves
Also,
when
why
you
was there
get
a
bit or
hammer in
when
the
you
piano
bite someone.
room?
Hammer in the piano? What are you talking about, Elmaris?
The hammer was in the piano room. What? Why the piano room? First sign of emotion he's shown in a while, and it's just bewilderment.
You're not making sense.
There's a hidden room in the piano room, and the hammer was in there.
There's no hidden room in the piano room. I know where all the hidden rooms are.
You ever seen a baby do the little thing to get picked up?
Yep.
I do that to Anima.
She walks over and picks you up.
Does she take me to the piano room?
Yep. She's holding you
Did you
by
see
the back
room
of your
there?
shirt. Oh, how about that? I thought there was nothing in this castle I didn't know about.
Yeah.
And you said father. Her hand is shaking while holding the back of your shirt. Oh.
Is she gonna drop me again?
No, but she's having a mild panic attack.
Mars is just there, like a wet cat, being held by the scruff of its neck.
I don't. She drops you and speeds off.
I fall face first into the floor, breaking my nose, and stay there.
Okay. Eventually a servant comes and takes you back to your room. Then the next
Okay.
day, Lumino.
I would have
Yep.
just no, wouldn't do shit. I
You're
tried to
being
give her the hammer to her. Didn't help. Whatever.
you're being brought towards a castle, and as you get close to the castle, Adia speaks a word that you can actually understand. He says Tatiana, and the wall itself shifts and moves as the bricks move out of the way for the transport to actually pass through. It actually goes straight into the throne room.
Oh. Wait, what? What did you do there?
The command word.
For?
Restructuring.
Huh. So, when can I leave this cage?
Oh, that's not happening.
Really?
You're going to be answering some questions, and then Adias and the others will decide what to do with you.
But that's a little bit undignified.
Peasant in a cage. I've spent too long among those people. I'm starting to sound like my sister. You see Adias and the others start to walk in, and you see Almaris being pushed in a wheelchair. There is also a silver dish being carried with something hidden underneath.
do I like recognize them? Marius?
Not immediately, but over the course of a minute, it dawns on you who they are. You've never been this close to them before.
Yeah.
His eyes flicker towards her, then they flicker back.
She smiles at you.
Adias walks up to you. Greetings, Lumino.
Long time no see. Could you please let me out?
I hear you have some news about my father.
I have negotiations with you.
Hold on, James, interrupting you for a second. Is Anima here?
Yes,
Did she tell them about the hammer?
the servant is currently holding the dish with the hammer.
Ah, cool. I'm not gonna do anything about it because I don't care enough, so go on.
I have negotiations to do with you. And I find
Yes, no, I'm skipping to the end of the negotiations. Bring her in.
I am not.
You see Scylla being carried in, struggling against what appears to be a hulking zombie.
Oh.
Or
Where she was.
The terms are simple. You tell me everything I need to know, and she leaves here alive. What do you think of those
is
terms?
Leonis here?
Yes.
Can I
Cool.
stand up inside the cage?
Yep, there's plenty of room inside the cage. It's actually quite large.
I stand up, like I was sitting before.
Heck, if you really wanted to, you could try and squeeze out of one of the gaps. It would hurt a bit, and you might break a bone, but you'll do it.
You're used to getting what you want through threats, aren't you?
Yes, it's quite effective. Now,
This situation will not be solved through threats. Every threat you make against me
break her arm.
play in the hands of Strats.
You see the zombie snap her arm. And you hear Scylla scream out in pain.
Dylan.
Sorry, Scylla.
No! There's no A.
Still?
Dylan. Or
Oh my
Satan.
god, her name is Seal. Like the Pokemon.
No, there's no
Where the
A.
fuck's her Hero Forge?
Sillin.
Yes.
Yes, Scyllin.
Like penicillin.
Sorry, your other
Scyllin
characters
what?
ruined the name for me, damn it, Lumino.
That's not my fault. I can
Totally
keep
is,
them
though.
apart.
To be fair, Scylla from like Strixhaven existed before your NPC, so
No, they
it's
didn't.
really on you.
Also, the name Scylla, which my character is based on, existed before your NPC, so...
That's literally what I just said.
No, not the PC itself, but like...
Good question,
okay.
actually. How long ago did yours exist?
Ooh.
I don't know, but I know Homer's existed
Oh,
100 years ago. So,
Hey, Aiden, when did we have, like... the last session of... How's it called? Of,
Icewind Dale.
Yeah. When was that?
The last Icewind Dale session was.
Was it before March of 2023?
No.
No.
Okay, mine is older.
okay, but is she older than the name Scylla?
No.
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't think so.
So,
How many thousands of years ago did you make this NPC, Jay? How many Greek epics are about them?
This is who Gilgamesh is based on.
I look him straight into the eyes. You want him to return?
It's the only straight thing you've ever done, huh?
You actually hit a nerve with Aeneas. I killed him myself. There is no way he is going to return.
You in this room are undead. Literally everyone here has returned from being killed.
You
Ilmaris
don't
sips his tea.
understand.
James, do I have tea? Do we have tea in this castle?
Yep.
I'm
Cool,
honestly
sipping tea.
baffled by what he just said.
He died. He can't come back again.
Again? Again?
The room full of people who have come back from being killed. What do I not understand? That you
The
stabbed him
weapon
with a
I
sunblade
used.
on your hilt? Ah. So I don't understand the thing I just told you.
It prevents resurrection. It prevents undeath. It prevents even speaking with the dead. There should be no way of him returning. I pierced his heart.
Does it prevent rot?
Not even he should be beyond this.
Yes. This realm is. And you can take the risk or listen to what I'm telling you. And that you will only be able to if we negotiate from eye to eye.
Speak.
Please. Don't want to stand behind bars.
Alright. You see Leona snap his fingers and the bars melt around you.
Thank you. She's stepping outside, pushing off a little bit of dust from her. Now, for that, I will give you a piece of information. You know what the Morning Lords are?
Yes.
They returned.
How?
Should I more say, it's now a Morning Lady.
What, you're like a god?
Not in this form, no.
Hmm.
You can believe me or not, but before you do that, think about what you've seen on the day you attacked me.
I'm taking you at your word for the time being.
Thank you.
However amusing it must be.
Now, I would like to take 1 second. And she's straight up, like, stepping towards Amaris. How is he reacting?
He is not.
Okay, I'm at least able to ask.
Ask and in silence.
Why did you stab me?
He looks at you. His eyes are completely dead inside.
She's taken
You
aback
grab
by
the
that.
weapon.
Thought I would kill you.
You grab the weapon.
You thought I would kill you.
If there was enough left in Ilmaris to snark, he would be insulting you right now. For making the obvious conclusion.
She's like
There's
coming
not, so he
down
just sips his tea.
She's coming down on your level and gives you a hug. thought I had proven myself before that I would never do that.
Elmaris, they spill your tea.
Yes.
Ow.
Oh, sorry.
He says, as boiling tea is hurting his skin, proceeding not to do anything else about it.
It changed.
Hmm.
I'm still happy to see you, brother.
He's not your brother anymore.
You can think that. I think differently. Opinions differ.
Omar slowly raised a hand. And then waits.
Yes.
Can I have more tea?
Lumina, your head flies off your shoulders. Last thing you saw was Anima's hand making contact with your head.
Because I spilled tea?
I think it's because you try to like claim to her brother.
Likely, yeah.
I like. You know
Elmaris,
what?
you see
going-
Adias turn to Anima and say, "We were trying to get information out of them."
Did they get the hammer, James?
Literally no. I. How does it look when my head flies off?
A little
Cold,
bit
probably.
like a football being kicked off your shoulders.
Yeah, but like instead of blood, something is it like just glowing?
Yes.
Okay.
Her leg is actually slightly burned
You
from
have-
where it makes contact. Sorry, what was that,
Yeah.
Rudius?
How much?
Yeah, like how much health do you have? Like how can she just?
Okay, to be fair, they critted me.
Vorpal
so-
Strike.
Yeah, they crit.
Of course.
They've got Vorpal Strike, and as long as Lumino has below 100 hit points,
They critted me with a 9. Hey, I met my brother again, and I demonstrated what all of their tactics are bringing them right now.
Speaking of James, this is a completely different subject, but I think it's going to be mildly funny. Do we have a spell lab in
yes.
the castle? So I wanted to tell you guys. You can look into spell labs in 10 seconds.
Pardon?
Hold on. This
Oh,
is
the
what
spell app.
Elmaris has been using.
Tea drinking.
He made a spell to drink tea. James is okay, right?
How fast do spell slots come back in Barovia again?
Sorry, it's not instantaneous. It would be a duration like 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, you get to drink tea and nothing else. Congratulations.
Don't spells like regenerate once, like after only a month?
Spell
Yeah,
slots
and?
regenerate at an arbitrary rate in Barovia. It's incredibly inconsistent.
Honestly,
Okay.
this might even be able to be a cantrip.
James,
no,
can this be a cantrip?
I just find it amusing that like, oh yes, I only have like 5 spell slots. I'll use them all on drinking tea.
I am cripplingly depressed. There's nothing else for me to do with magic except to drink tea.
Oh, I know. I find it amusing.
The only reason I don't have cats running around is I don't think they exist in Barovia.
So, Elmaris,
Otherwise, I would absolutely be yes.
you see Anima approaching Scylla.
Cool.
She's growing her nails out and she's preparing to start dicing off limbs.
James, am I even able to care enough to stop her? Like within the condition.
To actually stop her? No. To mention something? Maybe.
I think she was the one supposed to get the thing.
What thing?
Mentions head. James, that's correct, right?
Yep. What do you mean, Elmaris? Adias is looking at you confused.
Alright, I had another vision.
Of father?
Yeah. You told me to give them a hammer. Points at hammer.
What?
It was in the piano room. I don't understand that part. Again, the most emotion he's shown in a while and his utter bewilderment. Who puts hidden rooms with weapons in the piano room? That's what he wants to know.
And were you going to do this? Are you helping father?
He shrugs. I'm not doing anything. It's not even me anymore.
Anima turns and looks at the rest of them. Well, if father wants this person alive and delivering things for him, I say we rip out their heart.
Yeah, I think this can be a cantrip. You're right.
And Diaz goes quiet. Leonis pipes up. If father's coming back, then we should at least consider playing both sides. That might... They look at Adias. That might put some of his anger aside.
I look at my sister's corpse. Is the body still there?
Yep. It's slowly dissolving into stardust.
He looks mildly upset by this. Do I have my little servant squad here?
Yep.
Can someone take that away, please?
They go and drag out the body, leaving a trail of
Nice.
stardust behind.
He goes back to start drinking tea again and remembers Lumino spilled it all on him and then sighs deeply.
You remember
Takes
what?
the empty cup and just starts staring into it while the family's crumbling around him.
The siblings are arguing. One of them wants to kill them, the other one wants to wait and see how things plays out, and the other one wants to play along with what father wants.
How's what's her name?
Anima?
No, the lady that's there.
Scyllin?
Yeah. What's she doing?
Well, she's clutching her arm and being held in place by a giant zombie. Her arm
I look
appears
to
to
her.
have been able to make it so that it can rotate both ways.
Impressive. I look at her.
Okay, she is holding in her whales because she does not want to be killed right now, and she thinks if she stays quiet, they're less likely to kill her.
How
Hi.
did I fucking get her?
Hi. Are you her friend?
Yes,
Oh. How's the arm?
it's fine.
Doesn't look fine.
It's fine.
Shrugs mildly. He was debating getting her healed. Like either she dies or she doesn't, so there's no point in her being without an arm, right? But he cannot bring himself to care enough, and it's just that she's fine. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Not him.
Honestly, I appreciate you at least trying.
He's not trying, just mildly considering it for a second.
I appreciate you trying to care.
She appreciates the bare minimum.
Yes.
Hmm.
With
I
depressed
look to
people,
another servant.
sometimes that helps.
Can I have more tea?
They nod and go and get you more tea.
I will go back to not giving a shit about what the family's doing. Any chance Strahd shows up?
Do you look into the past intentionally?
Oh, fuck it, whatever. Sure.
Alright.
Why not?
You see him standing in this room thinking.
I look to him.
He closes his eyes.
Put my head to the side.
Elmaris.
Slight nod.
It is time for you. It is time for you to fix yourself.
What does he have on? Do we have antidepressants in Barovia?
An antidepressant spell. He used it
Mars
on
is
himself
just looking
3 times.
mildly bewildered.
Do not go back to the present. You do not have to stay this far back, but do not return to the present until you have fixed yourself. Watch yourself and your purpose until you come to accept something. Anything. You have the time. And it's better than their bickering. He looks off to where they would be standing and bickering.
I look towards because I think I see the both, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I look at the bickering. He mildly concedes the point.
Make sure that the hammer goes with the lady. And do not allow your sister to slay her. It would be
How's the argument leaning?
inconvenient. At the moment, Adias is slightly more on Anima's side. But he also doesn't want to kill her, he just wants to keep her as a prisoner indefinitely.
What does Strahd want to happen again? Make it happen again?
Strahd wants her to leave with the hammer to go take it to Lumina.
Did they get did they understand what he wants from the little I said, or not really?
They've pieced it together.
Okay. I'm gonna mumble why to Strahd.
It is what I have asked of you.
Not what he meant, but like, if this was no, I fucking got helicopter. Sorry. Bye bye helicopter. If Elmars had a will, he'd probably say that's not what I meant because he wanted to know why she wanted me to have the hammer. But since he has crippling depression, he does not give a shit.
Maybe you should fix yourself.
No, but apparently I gotta. James, do I really care? Nah, I'm gonna return to the present for now because I can talk to them with this, right?
Yep.
So you're doing exactly the thing he told you not to do.
He told me to fix myself, but he also told me to convince him not to do that, and I can't do that if
No,
he's
he
here.
said he told you to not
Wait.
return to the present until you fix yourself.
James, can I talk to them while I'm in the past?
Yes. It's only your eyes that are in the past. Well, eyes and ears.
There it is.
Adias turns and looks at you. What?
Another vision.
Is he here?
Points.
Anima zooms out of a room.
That took care of the argument for now.
Can I use... I can't... I don't have any spells to make illusions. Seems very intent on giving her the hammer. Don't have to. That's what he wants. Doesn't Shaw do anything? Just going back to eating.
Strahd's still thinking. It's almost like he's planning things out at the moment on his end. And you're witnessing the product of his planning.
You do what you want to. I'm not gonna make you do anything. You know, vision.
Adias looks at you. Has he said what the consequences will be for not obeying him? And as he finishes that last word, you hear Strahd saying, I will let you continue being my children, if you do what I tell you to do.
Can I talk to Strahd? Like usually when in these visions, when I talk, respond.
You can respond, in air quotes.
You know what Elmaris mimics Strahd's accent and repeats what he said word in a mumble.
Okay.
It's a very
Leonis
poor
just looks at
mimic.
Adias. Well, that settles it. We're doing what he has asked. Leonis is going over to the dish, basically blasts the zombie apart and starts handing the dish to her. Adias is just
Can I look at...
not doing anything. He's standing there trying to figure out how does he get out of this situation, and how does he stop Strahd from coming back, and how does he not die if Strahd comes back. And he's not coming up with any good answers.
Hey, can you not hurt her this? Does he respond?
Nope. He leaves the room.
Oh. Does he give an indication we're supposed to follow him?
Nope. He just stops thinking and leaves the room.
Vision's gone. I'm gonna stay in the past for now.
Okay.
Start looking into my own past and whatever. Why not?
And I just realized how overtime we are.
It was interesting.
I think wet cattle Mars is one of my favorite things.
Diaz sets out that night to go with Scylla. They are going to go speak to Lumino. Because someone has to, and Anima will just make things worse.
Did they all just leave me in the room?
They've all made things worse. They've just been incredibly incompetent with this.
Did they just leave me in the room alone?
Hey, if you want to, you can come along.
No, I can't.
Oh no, yeah, you're in the past. True.
I'm also depressed.
Yeah, they just leave you in the room with the servants.
To be fair,
Anima's gone. Leonis just doesn't give a fuck.
Mars sighs deeply.
As far as Leonis is concerned, Strahd's has already won, and everyone else is just pretending that he hasn't.
Honestly, fair assessment.
Do they know where Anima is?
Anima's hiding somewhere in the castle. She picks a new room each time.
Wait, if she picks a new room each time, then she might have gone through all of them, and the only room she hasn't used is the one that was hidden.
Hmm.
Eh,
Reasonable guess.
Can you let me know when you find Anima? Tips tea.
Yes, we can.
Thanks. James, he's gonna spend time in the past looking into shit. But I'd like to comment that when they do find Anima, Elmaris is going to ask them to take him to Anima. And then he's just going to sit down beside her and just stay there like a wet cat. This is his
Alright.
version of companionship.
Look into your past, now as childhood.
Yay! Can't wait to see myself kill my own mother again.
After that,
Can't wait to see myself kill Rudy's mother again.
Alright,
maybe
then,
after that.
then that is where we can end the session for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am guesstimating that Rudius will be alive sometime next session, or maybe the session after.
Really?
Okay.
Why? Because we are all doing like Strahd once, too, and so he gets revived.
What's Strahd gonna do to us? Is he going to kill us? Blah.
The most I have tried to do stuff that is hard to foresee.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to say that Elmaris' version of doing what Strahd anything you just tell, and then people just make it happen because they're pissed. They're pissed. It's really
Yeah.
funny because he doesn't actually have to do anything.
Yeah, you're just like pointing stuff out and everyone else argues.
Yep.
Hey, I'm happy that today I successfully stood up to ideas.
Well, for all the good it did you.
I mean, I thought it was cool.
He fucking left me out of a cage.
I think this is the third time I've seen a sibling's corpse. Look at that.
The third time you've seen my corpse?
Adias is so pissed at Anima.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Like, if it was anyone other than his family member, he would have had that person tortured for 1,000 centuries.
Yep.
Okay, but is he pissed at me?
No, your family.
Yeah, but is he angry at me for
My-
pointing shit out?
Mildly so, because Strahd's getting what he wants, and Adias is terrified that he's gonna get put into timeout.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
honestly, would he prefer that that Elmaris is not telling them about this?
He would prefer that this wasn't happening at all.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but
brought
this
this
happened.
He
This
brought this
happened.
upon himself.
Don't worry.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going to
That's
try
like-
mildly to convince Strahd.
I understand why Adias is pissed
When-
at Anima, because basically, hey, I'm the person who can keep who is destined to keep Strahd at bay. I'm telling you, he comes back, and I want to work with you to not do it. Ah, Anima kills that person.
Well, it's Anima.
It's
How dare you say that person that used to be your family member is your family member? You died.
yeah. How dare you not accept that they are our family member now?
Is that why she killed him, by the way, James?
Yes.
Yes.
Because she decided to claim me as her brother?
Anima saw it as an assault on her family, and she does not tolerate that in the slightest.
It's actually really cute. In a
It
fucked up
is.
way, but still.
In an incredibly fucked up way.
Honestly, she cares about you, and that is something.
Yeah, I know, right?
She is traumatized into caring about family. That is something.
Works.
That is more than you could expect of evil vampires sometimes.
Fair enough.
True. I think my favorite scene from this session is still just the image of Anima carrying Elmaris around like a cat by the scruff of its neck, by the shirt.
Hmm.
I think my
Just
second
just lug him
favorite.
in around.
I think my second favorite scene is just this Animus duplicate coming into the room wearing like obvious fake glasses and beard.
Yeah.
Adius.
I would like to say my third favorite scene is just again wet cat Elmaris falling face first into the floor, breaking his nose, just staying there for 2 hours.
My favorite scene was I don't know. I didn't really
You're getting
do
kicked
much.
out of a window and getting XP for that.
Well, he got kicked. Yeah, true. You're literally getting your ass kicked into getting back.
You got kicked so hard you gained 1,000. What was it? 10,000 XP.
Yeah. I've basically been getting beaten up to become. I'm level 8 now, by the way. Like at the point that we ended off,
Yep.
is enough XP for level 8.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, now I need to negotiate with Adius.
Feel free to move up to
Yeah,
general.
I'm having strangely much amount of fun just playing